I'm going to do a quick assembly and startup of this Ego 2406 snowblower. This one comes with two 10 amp batteries rather than the 7.5s on the 2405 unit. Two separate chargers looks like for the bigger batteries. Most of it looks like it's already put together. There's some a few bolts, some directions. There's the chute. It looks like it comes up mostly put together. So I am still looking for the batteries. There's the batteries there. Two, like I said, two 10 amp batteries, 56 volts. Gonna get them charged up. I think they come with a partial charge from the factory. So we'll go ahead and plug these in and get them charging. Yeah, there they go. Get both of them going here. So directions as far as that goes, there's a booklet on the charger, booklet on the batteries themselves, and the booklet on the the snow blower. So getting started here, just snipping this little tie thing off of there. There's some hardware in a bag. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot to this. 4 or 5 bolts and some nut things there. So to get this thing unboxed, the cables are already attached, so I'm being careful not to overstretch these cables while I get the rest of the packing off of this thing. Looks like it was packed pretty good, but the handles, 2 bolts on each side, and then it has that big twisty nut that goes on there to tighten them down. It is adjustable a little bit, as far as the height of the handle, for comfort or whatever, but yeah, that's all there is to that handle. There are 2 on each side, just snug those up real good. This one has a clip that keeps the cables kind of neat and tidy. There's a little hole in the handle there for that to clip into. So that just snaps in, keeps your cables out of the way. And then the chute just pretty much slides on and sits on top there. And then there's a bolt. You push the bolt through and it's got one of those little hand tight knobs on the back side of it there. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's assembled. So the only thing left to do is these have little shoe brackets on them that keeps the bottom of the snowblower adjustable. So I got a little piece of cardboard up under that. I don't really want it scraping the concrete. I don't want it wearing on that blade there. So those shoes need a little bit of adjusting. I'm going to start right here like this, the way it is, just up a fuzz off of the concrete. I'll start with that. It's October. We don't have any snow yet. So adjusted those. There's some parts on the bottom here, like the shoes and that plate. If they wear out, you can get parts for these things. But I'm going to start there. So as far as the batteries go, the compartment, that just snaps up. Lifts up. Your batteries are charged when the light goes out on the top of the battery, and it's solid green on the charger, and the fan stops running. There's a cooling fan on those, and when that stops running, that means they're ready to go. So it takes about an hour and 10 minutes ish. Those pretty much you set them in there and they snap in. And then as far as getting them back out, there's some little clips there that you gotta pull on, and it kind of ejects the battery just a little bit. So they snap in. You got to push them to snap in. You want to hear that click. And then to get them out, just pull on those little release clips there. There's one for each side. You just pull it towards the battery and it pops it up on both sides, and you can pull your batteries out. And then as far as starting goes, push the button and wait for it to blink. As soon as it blinks, you can push down the auger safety bar there, and the auger will start to spin. And then you can push the drive down and it'll go. But once you let go of that, it goes out. It won't start again. You have to push that button. That has to be blinking for the auger to come on. I guess some kind of safety thing. So pretty easy operation, pretty simple. I don't have 2 hands. I could drive this thing, but once the auger's going, then you can pull that drive handle down and it'll go. Different, variable speeds and all that. So Pretty good unit. Can't wait to give it a go. I'm excited about the 10 amp batteries. I think I'll get a lot more driveway out of that. All right, hope that helps.